black and yellow. Yeah, you know what it is. Everything I do it big.
Yeah, it's your boy. No, I'm just playing. I don't really do intros like that, but what's up? My name's Senior, and I'm hopefully lucky enough to be posting on CMK Cinema, which is run by a guy named Code Magic, and I think we were on the leaderboards at some time, weren't you? But whatever, we're not here to talk about that. This is some COD 4 gameplay, and this channel, all it has uploaded to it is mainly Black Ops. Like, I'd say 90% of the videos are Black Ops, and like the Crisis 2 video uploaded from the other day. So, you know, I thought I'd bring some changes, you know, bring some COD 4, some extreme gameplay, you know what I'm saying, man? But, yeah, I'm not funny, sorry. But let's just talk about something that I wanted to talk about while bringing up COD 4. Nostalgia! But seriously, though, I'm doing this conversation off the top of my head as well. So, if I seem a little bit edgy, you know, that's what it is. But, I don't know why I'm talking so fast. Why do I get, like, ADHD while I'm on the mic? Like, I was just on a Skype call and I was like, alright, dude. Yeah, man, I'll see you later. But now I'm all, like, all hyped up, and maybe I'll just slow it down a bit. You know what I mean? Let's just talk about my channel and try and go slow. I do a thing called Subscriber Sunday, which I let my subscribers upload videos to my channel, you know, to give people a chance. Because YouTube, I think the big guy should be giving us all chances. You know, if I was like Wings or Woody, I'd do Subscriber Sundays as well, give people a chance. If I was C-Manners, I'd go around liking videos. But, you know, whatever. I'm not them, so that's not me. But if I do get big one day, don't worry, guys. We all go into the top together, man. Band of brothers, man. But, pretty much, wow. Really? I don't even know what to say. We got really off topic here. But, nostalgia. Yeah, let's talk about this. I was playing COD 4 the other day, and, you guys know who Top Notch Multimedia is? They pretty much started the YouTube thing for me. Like, it was a community channel, so it wasn't really a community channel, since it kind of was. You could send in cool gameplays, but there were mods and stuff, and they mainly uploaded it. And there was a guy called Sixings, you know, in VG Dynamite, and they did a thing called the Bad Boys Dualtage. And that pretty much what started sniping for a lot of people. Grizz, the Matrix, everybody knows Grizz. But the Matrix, that's pretty much what started off the YouTube thing. I think Blame Truth and all of them who started commentaries got it off Grizz. And that's what happened to the YouTube thing. And COD 4 that year for me was all about going home during summer school, you know, and just playing COD 4 with friends. Like, I had summer school that year, and I was playing with 6 friends. And, you know, we just do our class stuff and everything, and we meet at lunch. We'd be like, oh, you're going to be on tonight? And, yeah, you know, we didn't really talk about COD 4, like, a lot. We talked about, like, real life stuff. I don't want to seem too nutty for ya, but yeah. Then we'd go home at COD 4 and we played. We just, I don't know, it was a good time for everybody. Like, it seems everybody back in the day when you played COD 4, you get in a party with friends, you know, and you just have a generally good time and such stuff like that, you know, just generally and stuff. So when you go back and you like look at cartoons and stuff from, I know it sounds kind of gay, but let's say, what's a good one? Ed, Edd n Eddy, for me. That was a big part. And, Courage the Cowardly Dog, like, my dog's named Courage. I don't know what that has to do with anything. But, look at that and how you go back. And you're like, wow, you know, really, I had an actual memory with this. And you see, like, you go back to an episode, right? Like, say an episode where, a memorable episode, like a Christmas episode, and you're like, wow, man, wow, 5 years ago, I was watching the same thing at this same exact, you know, time period. And it's like, wow. Imagine all the things that could have changed my life, you know what I mean? Imagine if I wouldn't have went to this dance, if I wouldn't have tried to ask this one person out, you know, it's just stuff like that. General things that could just happen to your life. And I don't know why I'm even talking about this in a commentary about COD 4, it's kind of weird, I don't know, I'm a weird person I guess, but that just got me thinking right before I did this commentary. I was originally going to talk about gaming and like, what's going to go on to Modern Warfare 3, and I was like, no one wants to hear about that, but I am interested in talking about this, so, you know, and that's pretty much, like, what I do on my channel. I'll do some random commentaries every now and then, like, if something comes in my head, and I like to talk about it, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk about that. I don't really care about meeting standards or anything, but, you know, that's me. That's just how I like to do YouTube, and I know a lot of people like to do it, but whatever. But anyway, back to the whole nostalgia thing. I know this episode's kind of running out. I wish I had more time to talk to you guys, but, hopefully I'll be back soon. If you guys want me to. Probably don't. But, nostalgia, like, imagine, should we really talk about this? I don't know. Maybe come check out part 2 on my channel. That's just a cheap way of advertising. But anyway, guys, my name's Senior, and hopefully CMK Cinema does let you post here. And sorry for running out of time for the whole nostalgia thing. We kind of briefly passed that. But just remember, come to my channel for some cool stuff, and hopefully we'll finish part 2 if you guys want. Peace!